Hello guys and welcome to this video by me, swisherrelic, and today we're going to have a look at this Churchill 1. This is a tier 5 British heavy tank. It follows the Matilda, and it's just before the Churchill 7. I will start doing reviews of most of the British heavy line up till the Conqueror, if I get the money for the Conqueror. And then we can work on the Chieftains and, well, hopefully get the Chieftain and the FV215B. So let's look at this tank in more detail. So that's annoying. It's normally, I'm trying to find the history bit of it. Does this tell you history? There you go. So the A22 prototype was built by Vauxhall Motors in the fall of 1940. The vehicle first entered mass production in the summer of 1941. Early modifications had no track fenders, and a different fan and a 3-inch howitzer in the hull. A total of 300 Churchill 1s tanks were manufactured. So these are really recognizable. One, because of that howitzer down there at 3mm. What was once was was changed into being a flamethrower for the crocodile, and that would have been pulling a tank full of petrol. I can't remember what kind of petrol it was. Petroleum it was, I can't remember. And plus the massive tracks that are uncovered. What they do decide to change for the Churchill 7, but we will get onto that when we do a look at the Churchill 7. So we'll look at the modules. It gets a horsepower of 350, has a top speed of 25 kilometers per hour, and has a reverse speed of 14 with the chance of getting set on fire of 20%. It does get a 75mm Vickers HV, what is has a reload speed of 4.8 seconds, aiming time of 2.3 seconds, accuracy of 0.36 meters. It has a max range of 720 meters. The elevation has a elevation of 12 degrees and 4 of depression. So literally that is probably about that. So it's not good for ridgelines. It has a rotation speed of 22 degrees per second, and the turret has a rotation speed of 34 degrees and has a view range of 350, what is quite common for most of the tier 5 tanks. Has a signal range of 550 meters and has an alpha damage of 169 and can penetrate up to 181 millimeters of armor, and has a shell velocity of 785 meters per second. And it has a 4, is it a 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has a 5-man crew. Well, it doesn't really tell you what and who they are. So let's look at the armor. So it has 20 on the track spools, and that looks, and above, but and then we have, oh, that's weird. So it's got, looks like it's got some space armor at the back of 20. Well, from somewhere from 20 to 30. It's crazy. And turret ring is 20 to 30, and the gun is 20 to 30. So if you got well, so if you do shoot at the tracks, you've got to penetrate through up to 31 to 50 millimeters. So all around, most and the back. So it's not really a tank that isn't hard to penetrate. Definitely if you're front on. If you're front on like that, try aim for that little box in the middle. But if not, and it's quite well angled as well, isn't it? So if you can, but if you play this tank, you should get it so it's almost like that to your opponents. But don't worry about that. No, do worry about your angling, but this armor model doesn't really tell you the difference. So well, the sides have got some space armor as well. That's quite decent, well, that's a surprise, not a surprise. The turret is 70 to 90, and the lower glacis is 70 to 90, and them little boxes and what probably is a cupola, not a cupola, view sight is 70 to 90. The gun manlet is 91 to 120. That is one of the places you will never penetrate a Churchill, whatever you do, and do not shoot for the like there's a little box, two little boxes there, what are 70 to 90, but do not try to aim for them unless you've got a very good accuracy gun, as you will most likely hit the outside, what is 160 to 190, but the fact that it's really flat might be the disadvantage to it. But you, unless you're in a tank that can penetrate that, don't aim for it. So how does it compare to its tier 5 competitors? In the overall rating, I found out that the T1 Heavy is only little bit better than it in certain bits, but this is a beast. It's one of the best tier 5 heavy tanks you can possibly get, apart from the T1 T1 Heavy, if but that's down to paper. So let's see it in action with some gameplay.
We've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go.
So guys, that's some gameplay. I hope you enjoyed this review. I am giving this Churchill overall of 7. It's a good tank, but it's got some problems. It's quite slow when you can't really clear up at the end of a game. But honestly, it doesn't matter. This tank is awesome. I will be keeping this tank. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you in the next video. What will possibly be another tank review, if not a gameplay. So keep your eye out for some new content on this channel. And plus, this is the start of World of Tanks on my channel. I'm not doing nothing but World of Tanks from now on. I hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you later. Bye.